Hey, what's up everybody, it's Cinou here and welcome to Photoshopping Celebrities, a series where we take a random celebrity and we Photoshop them. Today we're gonna be Photoshopping billionaires to SoundCloud rappers. I know, weird combo, but it's gonna be funny. By the way, I announced a giveaway contest, so if you are feeling creative and you wanna win a custom intro made by me, go ahead and check out the video down in the description below. Enjoy! Okay, so the first billionaire is going to be the one and the only Mark Zuckerberg. I honestly felt sorry for the dude and I told him to become a SoundCloud rapper so he can roast everybody that makes a meme of him. Everybody knows if you want to be a SoundCloud rapper, you cannot make it with this hair, so let's just start the transformation from here. So I got this random dreads and it looked like it was made for him. So I started the adjustment and I adjusted the rotation based on the way he was positioning his head, and I also fixed a little bit of those imperfections that you should fix, like around his ear, and I just erased a little bit of the hair and yeah, just all of that stuff. Then I moved on to the shadows that the dreads should naturally cast on his skin so it looks more realistic. Okay, now my boy kinda looks like out of place with that plain shirt, so I had to hook him up with a Gucci hoodie. You know, I just had to get rid of this dude in the hoodie because, you know, it doesn't hold two people, especially if it's Mark. After that was done, I started by fixing all the imperfections and I added the shadows, you know the drill, to make it more realistic. You know, Mark told me he's a really big fan of this small artist named Post Malone, so I gotta hook him up with the similar tattoos so he feels more confident, right? So I got this barbed wired template and I just removed the background and I kind of slapped it on his head and it worked. He told me that he wanted to be over emotional in his songs, so I got this tear and I just put it under his eye so, you know, he just shows more emotion. He also told me that he's going through some stuff, so I think this alone tattoo will help him to remember he's never gonna be alone. I mean, with that said, I think my boy is ready to hop into a studio. Bam, my boy is ready to record some bangers. You know what, we just have to set up the mood with some lights, which only means that it's the time to add highlights on Mark, which gonna make him look like he's actually there. Alright, so that always kinda takes me longer than what I expect, but I really love this result. This looks good. So next up I did blur the background to make it more real. I added some shadows and then I darkened the background and that looks so much better. Alright, so Mark is pretty much ready to record some bangers. All I have to do is to give him a microphone. So I hooked him up with a mic, which also means that I have to add the highlights and the shadows for the mic. So enjoy my paint. So after this, I was actually pretty much done. The only thing that I had to do is to give this masterpiece a color grade, and here is the results. For me, I pretty much just, I love this image. It's just so funny. It's Mark Zuckerberg as a SoundCloud rapper, like the meme king as a SoundCloud rapper. How can it get better? But I mean, like, for real, why does it look like his mom literally paid for his studio sessions? Hey, don't make fun of my boy. And also remember, he probably has all of your old embarrassing Facebook messages, so if you disrespected my boy, now is the time to issue an apology. A friendly reminder that if you are new to my YouTube channel and you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe with notifications on. Okay, so for our next billionaire is Bill Gates, the man who created a full-blown streaming platform just to wake up one day and was like, you know what, let's just delete it. Okay, now that I loaded the photo into Photoshop, he kinda gives me like an emo vibe, right? No? Just me? Alright. Again, wanna be a SoundCloud rapper? You can't have a regular hair, so you need to either paint it or hide it with a beanie, just like we're doing right now. You also can't be running around with those glasses on. You need to be bougie. You need some Dior's on. So first thing, let's remove those regular glasses. Oh god, okay, now I see why I never find a picture of him online with no glasses. So let's fix the beanie and add on a brand new Dior's. Alright, now we're talking. I think it's about time to, you know, just take care of that suit, because you cannot be a SoundCloud rapper with a suit. So you need to wear some designer stuff, and I found this thing. I don't know exactly what it is. It's kind of like a fur jacket, but it has some ice on it, which is more SoundCloud points. So once we've done that, it's the time to add some tattoos on his face. I mean, you probably saw this coming, but yeah, I'm gonna be tattooing Microsoft on Bill Gates' face. I mean, you know how it's like always good to flex when you're a SoundCloud rapper? This is literally the biggest flex ever. You are literally flexing that you are the creator of Microsoft. Your producer that is producing your music is probably making beats on a platform that is based on Microsoft. Like, Bill Gates is on a whole new level of flexing. You cannot beat him. So yeah, I'm gonna be filling his face with tattoos and we're gonna see how it works. For the background, I chose this really cool night background city, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is New York City, because I think it's only fair to make Bill Gates a SoundCloud rapper running around New York City at night. For the light sources, I decided to add two light sources, one in the right and the other is on the left, which also means I have to add highlights for both the right and the left lights. So enjoy my paint. To add more depth, I decided to add the smoke behind and in front of Bill Gates. Next up, all I had to do is to add some color grading, and here is the final image. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not good. I'm not a big fan of this one. It doesn't look that good, but when you remember this right here, you're looking at Bill Gates. This is Bill Gates. So when you remember that fact, it's a little impressive, but it still doesn't look that good. Next up we have Jeff Bezos, the guy who created Amazon. So after loading this picture into Photoshop, the first thing that made me happy is the fact that he's bald. It's not good news for him, but for us graphic designers, that helps, because adding these dreads was super easy. As you can see, it doesn't really fit him, but with some fidgeting around and some warping, it worked. I made it work. So I thought that Jeff will look good in off-whites. So I got him this off-white outfit, but his position was so awkward to work around it. So I just had to hope for the best. What I did is I put the off-white outfit on the final position, what I wanted it to be, and then I just started by extending his neck. The shadows and the highlights on his neck made it so much more harder for me to work with, but again, I made it work. Unlike Mark Zuckerberg, who cannot flex with his achievements, Jeff Bezos can flex that he owns Amazon, so that's what I had tattooed on him. I didn't know what else to tattoo on him, but I just draw a random shape on his nose and it kind of works. For the background, I chose this back alley. I don't know why, but I thought it was gonna look good, but I mean, it came out alright, I guess. For the light source, I added the blue light on the right side, and I just made all the highlights that need to be done. I also added a subtle orange glow on the right side, and I also did the highlights that needs to be done. The final thing that I had to do is some subtle color grading, and here's the results. Honestly, I kind of dig this one. He kind of looks good, to be honest with you. Just like Mark Zuckerberg, this turned out pretty good. The only kind of fail that we had in this video is Bill Gates, but I mean, that still kind of looks somewhat good. But yeah, that's it for this video. Today we turned 3 billionaires into SoundCloud rappers. If you are new to my YouTube channel and you like what you see, be sure to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel with bell notifications on. I don't know if you guys know this, but it's absolutely free to follow me on IG. So the next time that you are browsing Instagram, be sure to go ahead and drop a follow at Cinou YT. The link is also going to be down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and be sure to come back the next Thursday for a brand new video. Let's get it.